That's all in the past. What's in the future is the Welsh team. Francis, Sullivan, Watkins, Wilson and Bevan, and the halfbacks Treasure and Banner, who you saw get the try, and the forwards Mantle, Fisher, James, Cunningham, Gregory and Coslet, with Turner and Rowe the subs. Well, that's them. There they are. You can see the back of the English picture coming onto the field. England, Fairbairn having a very good game. Fielding, Holmes and Atkinson. The halfbacks Gill and Millward, who look alike and almost play alike, and are really gelling together and doing very well. The forward Hogan, Bridges, Forsyth, Grayson, Irving, Norton, with Eckersley and Nichols subs, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nichols were to come on. Roger Millward, a chance for Roger Millward, chance for Gedney Gill too, fielding into the corner. Hawkins. And three coaches have come up from Wales. Rugby League follows, and Rugby Union, of course. But it's England that's been doing the scoring, 10 points to 0. And a good supporting work by Irving, and good running by Norton. John Holmes has got Atkinson. Atkinson is taking it. He's got two men to beat. He's beaten one, but the trip tackle, legitimate, of course, has pulled him down. And plenty of pace in this match. And the French referee giving offside to the Welsh team. The Watkins meld, a little bit of wind with them, and the crowd seem to indicate that there's 2 points for him. And a penalty to Wales for knee. And Roger Millward must have said something to the referee, and has given it 10 yards. He's obviously been trained by Mick Norton, I would imagine, as this French referee, that if they talk back to you, give them another 10 yards, and they'll give up talking. And it's David Watkins, Salford, of course, 17 goals this season, putting on the mark and then coming back. It's all right, he's going back. That's what I call it, in the scoreboard end, and it's a straight as a die, 2 points. Wales 2, their own fixture, Wales 2, England 12. Bill Francis up. Bill Francis making a good pass to support, and it's well taken. Good try to Peter Banner for Wales. Very good try. Bill Francis did very well there, coming up from the full-back. But he's up. Bridges to Norton, having had a good first half. John Holmes having had a good match and getting his pass in well to Brian Hogan from Wigan. I think there's a 4 tackle gone. The referee's not quite. A good break by Millward. He's looking for inside support. Wing support. He's still going. He's been taken by Frank Wilson. What a good run by Millward. Good leadership from little Roger Millward. He's even standing up to the big fella. The ball's coming wide and deep, but lost ground by it, with Watkins taking John Holmes and Mantle coming on to give a little bit of effective cover on the 5th tackle. Well, 40 yards was gained by Millward. Is George Nichols, forward sub. John Bevan. John Bevan, there'll be a great cheer even from the Warrington English fans if Bevan were to score. Bill Francis, 14 points to 9, remember, just to try and goal the margin. Peter Banner, and a very lively Wales at the moment. Treasure, Big John Mantle, and it's in to Carl Coslet from his fellow clubman St Helens. So this looks like making it 14-12, and the referee has just noticed, so that is come on. 14 points to 12, 14-14. Well, you couldn't have a more exciting World Championship match than this. One of the little foibles of the French referee, who by and large is having quite a good match, and well taken indeed by Keith Fielding. Keith Fielding, of course, a brilliant run, but he's running into trouble. Keith Fielding, ex-Moseley, English Rugby Union, of course, and back come England after another 2 bright opening. David actually touching the ball for the more or less the first time. in Rugby Union Cups fielding, 69 to 72. And the referee said, "You're not having any of that, so you better have a scrum down." Giving Peter Banner a few dark looks, and also looking at Roger Millward now too. I don't think he'll frighten little Roger. England ball, offside Peter Banner. And get it balanced, I suppose, and then he makes a quick short run, and it's a goal. It's a goal, 16 points to 14. On the trot, we'll now be looking for continued possession, and the referee gives Millward offside. The ball was out, and Millward must have said something to him, or somebody must have said something to him. It's straight to the dive. 16-6. Fine Gael inside, slip pass to Irving. Irving's one of the runners in the forward. England in a position to have a drop if needs be. Going for a quick one from Millward. Roger Millward. And he lost the ball. And a penalty given against Brian Gregory, I think. And the referee is making John Mantle fetch the ball, and John Mantle has something else to do. He's stopping on the line. And there he goes. And it's a goal. 18 points to England ball. Norton. Millward now resuming his role as master of tactics. Hogan, a nice one to Irving, but he's got out of it. It's coming, Ken Eckersley. Eckersley's not the fastest of man, and Watkins caught him, but he's still going. Get it out to Fairbairn. Fairbairn taken by Sullivan. So England putting on some pressure but losing the ball. Atkinson's had no chance of a run. We've had him on television. Doesn't have a chance to go in, and that end is bereft of people. Plenty of people on that far side, but I'm talking about players. Two's now going into position. Bridges, Millward, a little short one, and going to Kenny Gill. Kenny Gill, what he's going to do, inside to Eckersley. And Kenny Gill is flat out. Kenny Gill is flat out, and the test judge is on, and it's a stiff arm, and a stiff arm against Bill Francis. And the referee is nodding that he knows what happened in the lead of scrum taken, because it's equal at the moment. Oh, Millward trying to sneak down the side. George Nichols, good forward. Fresh, of course. Hogan, what a nice pass in. Hogan going to try to take the lot on. He won't let go of his foot. Hey, let him have his foot. He can't play without it. Got to play that ball. He'll put him off too. There's a chance if he can get it to Fielding, or Hughes can go on his own, and Hughes does. Hughes goes on his own and does it well. Hughes, Keith Fielding as the foil. And again, we're at the top of the restaurant, sort of. Colin Faisal. Now, can England hold out? Wales will be playing Australia in Swansea on October 19th, and New Zealand on November 2nd, also at Swansea. So I'm sure there'll be a welcome in the hillside for them there as Millward goes streaming on. Roger Millward, 5 yards out, 10 yards, 5, make it 6. He's going to have a drop. He's going to have a drop, and it's a goal. He's going to have a drop, Keith Bridges, and it's 1 point. And of course that makes it 22-6. His interpretation is his way and decisions his way, but he's kept well on top of it. Roger Ward looking a little bit worse for wear. But he will go right to the end. He carries his captaincy well, both by example and surrender. This is a bad one, but recovered by Steve Norton. And there goes the whistle with just a few seconds only of injury time. And in this, what I think must have been a very exciting match, with England starting 12 points to 0 at one period, then 14 points to 9 at half-time. Wales then came into the picture 14 all, 16-16, 18-16 for England, 21-16, and finally 22-16, with Fairbairn kicking some very good goals and the Bridges goal really settling it at the end. So from Warrington with the score, Wales 16, England 22. Hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye. The sun is still